G'day folks, today we've got Bosch's new banger. This is the GDX 18V 200C impact driver wrench, is it called?
Yeah, yep. Yeah. They're hybrid, which Bosch are the only one to do.
Yeah.
This is their third version of it.
Yep.
And this one has 200 Newton meters of torque.
Yeah, which is a bit of a step up from their last one.
Big step up for Bosch.
Yeah. The other one felt a little tired at the time.
Yes.
And this one is a big step.
Bosch tend to, as we've chatted about many times,
yep.
we rate them for how robust they are.
Yep.
We think these things can take a serious knock.
Yeah.
But they haven't often been class leading with their torque.
Yep.
And with their power, just in general.
Yep.
They don't, as you said a couple of times, they don't play the arms race. So this review of this tool, I've had this one for about a month.
Yep.
And I've been using it on these ProCore 8 amp hour and 4 amp hour batteries.
Yep. Yep. And which you've loved.
Geez, they are nice.
Yep.
Nice batteries.
Yeah.
Get a lot of runtime out of this. You just can't kill the 8. It just goes forever.
Yeah, right. So this one's a little bit different. For a while now, I've been doing majority of the testing, using and footage.
Right, yeah.
You actually pitched this one because you had a stack of decks, balustrade and stair work to do.
Yeah.
This one, I only wet my pants when I pulled out this for tonight. And it had a serious nudge with coaches and bugels in the workshop.
Yeah.
Really, really impressed. Now, I like slims, but I also like top gear with the bigger stuff.
Yeah.
This thing, now it is, we worked out, we think about 20-25% down. Well, no.
You get probably an extra 25% of power when you go the big battery.
I got in trouble for saying this was slow. It's not. So that's base 0, and this is about 20-25% more power. I was really impressed with that though.
Wow, lots of power.
Also helps that this is 3,400 RPM.
Yeah.
Not the highest on the market, as you'd noted.
Yep.
But
nearly
3,400 RPM, and again we go quickly back to Bosch don't play the arms race.
Yeah.
But stuff me at 3,400 RPM, really nice.
Punching these 150mm bugles into the Anderson sleepers.
Yep.
With this slim, punched them in about 6 seconds with no pre-drill.
Yep. Yeah, absolute butter.
Lots of power.
I also dropped the big coaches down there. You didn't do that on site because you were doing screws. And that was good to see that fine sort of just repetitive work again and again.
Yeah, so I did a deck with putting down Merbu decking, stainless steel, what are they, 12 gauge screws?
Yep. 12s, 14s.
12s. And it did a lot of screws, and it was a really comfortable tool to use.
Yep, and as we said, you were using it mainly on the 8.
Yeah, and
so that's a good point.
On the 4 as well.
Because that's nearly a kilo, just that battery.
Yes.
That's 1,200 grams. That's 950-ish grams.
Yeah.
So that's interesting that you found that really comfortable, and it is comfy.
It's a really ergonomic tool.
Yep.
But it is a bit taller than others because it's already taller because Bosch seem to want to give us a bigger handle.
Yep.
Get your big hands around.
Yep.
Some of the others are a bit sort of more cramped.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's quite a tall battery as well. So all up, you get a bit of a taller impact driver than I'm used to using.
Yep.
So I used the slim until it died.
Yep.
And then I put the 8 amp and finished the deck off with it.
Sure. So that was important that Dwayno did that. A, he's got bigger hands than me. B, you were using that because you wanted the bigger fuel tank and potentially the bit more grunt. I clearly only work part-time because I use slim batteries a lot, and I really liked it with that.
Yep.
But you got to use it with the 8, and that's a really good feel.
Yeah.
Now, you also said with the wrench side, you were using particular joist brackets or something?
Yeah, adjustable joist brackets. So instead of bearers, these things mount directly to the concrete slab that was under it.
Yep.
So, I don't know what they were, 16mm maybe.
Okay. Anchor screws.
Anchor screws.
Yep.
Just driving them down with the deep sockets, and so handy.
Smashing it, yeah.
I'm a big fan of the GDX as a concept.
Yep.
With the hybrid wrench and driver.
Yep.
Now, it does get you into trouble occasionally when you're doing fine work. I was doing some door handles with this a little while ago, and as I was running the screws in through the handles,
you knocked it.
I was knocking the underside of the handle with this and kind of scuffed the finish.
Yeah. So you replaced that handle under warranty, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
I definitely told them about that. So it's not perfect in every case.
Yep.
But
as the all-rounder that we generally use it for, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So just quickly, I never really rated this part because I never needed it. I didn't realise why I didn't like it. It's a stupid thing. I just whack an adapter in.
Right.
Now that I start playing around on trailers and bits and pieces, maintenance up at work with my mate Greg, I've used this a few times. And I actually find it really handy because I don't have to fish around in a stinking bag because I don't carry another bag. For the adapter, socket straight on, bang, done. So I really like it.
Plus, you get a friction ring on the end of this, which is, to me, way more convenient than an adapter, which will have a pin, which, if you don't put it on the pin, will slip off all day long.
True.
But you don't want to put it on the pin because the one time you don't want it, it'll be stuck on there and you'll be off trying to find a little pin to push in it. And pisses everybody off.
Yeah, that's fair call on that one. Now, the only thing, just to quickly note, is that it's pull it forward to pop a bit in, and then pull it forward to pop a bit out. Would be nice if it was a single-handed each way. You and I have a bit of a different opinion on it, but just so people know, you can't just whack it in and then pop it out.
Right. So we've talked about a lot of things that we love about this tool. By the way, it's a connected tool. We don't really understand the connected system that well, but we have used it on their angle grinder. And it was very intuitive.
It was.
Not as complex as, say, the most common one in the market. That has the Bluetooth connectivity. But it was simple and it worked really well, and it told you how many hours I'd put on the battery and the tool, and some basic customizability.
We didn't utilise it, but we also don't have fleets of tools, and we're not looking for all that data all the time. But look, it's got it. If you want to know about it, check out Bosch's app.
Exactly. Now, a little negative about this tool. It's a bit loud.
It is a bit loud, and you calm me down a little bit.
A little bit.
Dwayne came in tonight, and my first words were, "Stuff me, this thing's loud." Now, he's going to explain what I say. So with an asterisk, I'm going to say, this thing is loud and 106 decibels as I'm punching a screw in with my phone app here in a decibel meter. Now, that feels loud, but I know that it's not 106 decibels actually-ish.
Because that's not how we rate tools. It needs to be done scientifically. And I think they're done at a certain distance, which I think might be a meter usually. Because sound drops fast over distance. So that's not its official rating by any standards. Don't write that down and say that's what it is.
Do not write it down.
But also, in the kind of real-world application, you often are using an impact driver this close to you. And so you are going to cop that sort of sound level. And the pitch is different to what I'm used to, and it annoyed me a little bit more. And it is louder than the competitors that I've used, and I used them side by side to check. So that is kind of the biggest drawback of this tool.
It's not a quiet tool.
No.
Period.
It's not.
So I was a bit annoyed. I found myself, I went, geez, I always need earmuffs. Now maybe I should be, someone out there will tell us anyway, should be wearing earmuffs every time I use an impact driver.
Probably.
This, well and truly, I was like, geez, I need earmuffs for this one.
Absolutely.
So anyway, we'll move on. Now you have one more little negative.
Yeah, where's the belt hook? Climbing up and down ladders all day, couldn't put the thing on my belt. Stuffing thing.
Little Sookie Pants was looking for the belt hook, and I may not have taken it out of the box. So they do provide a belt hook.
Jesus.
So get busy, put the belt hook on, stop sooking.
It's too late. Been lugging it up and down ladders all day, holding it like this.
Someone sent in a box of tissues.
Breaking the OH&S rules.
Private message me.
Not having 3
I'll
points
give you my address. We'll give him some tissues. Fair dinkum. Now, one other thing I love.
Let's get this rolling, shall we?
The old Star Wars battery. I really like those battery indicators. They're bright. It's simple, but they're nice and bright. Let's not try and hide the fact we've got an indicator.
Right.
I really like the fact that that's so bright.
That's my favourite on the market for sure. So, right, well, we really like this tool. We've punched in some big fasteners with it. Driven a bunch of things. This has got a real workout. And it stood up really, really well. Oh, actually, this got totally. I put it in a container that had a leak. And it rained all night, dripping straight onto this tool.
Oh,
pulled it out the next morning. No problem. Kept going.
Sweet.
Didn't dry it out or anything. Just went straight back to work.
Didn't dry it out. Cool. So that's yours now. Alrighty. So just to wrap it up, $329 for a skin, around the 150 mark for a 4 amp hour ProCore.
About $220 for a big ProCore.
$220 for a big sucker. The big thing also with this is 6-year warranty on battery and tool. 2 years straight up if you just buy it off the shelf and throw your receipt into your drawer. But if you extend it online, 6 years.
On the battery as well. Fantastic.
Out of control. Bosch will look after you. I'm positive of it. Haven't heard any bad things about Bosch playing games or anything like that. So, really impressed. We've probably gone on long enough. Thanks very much.
Please subscribe. Please like the video. Hit us up with the comments. Tell us what you think of this, and also what you want to see us do in the impact driver comparison that this will be in a couple of months.
Cool. Share it around.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.